My name is Kirsten, and I'm going to bring in the Arcturians now to see what they have to say. Oh, my dears, we greet you in the love and light of the one infinite Creator. We are so pleased to connect with you this day, and my dears, we must say that the energies on your planet are looking very beautiful indeed. And even though it may seem to you like everything is going terribly wrong at the moment, we must tell you that this is an illusion, my dears. You may think of this as the way that when you turn on a light in a room that has been sitting in the dark for many, many thousands of years, you may find a mess that needs to be cleaned up. And this is what's happening. As the light infuses your planet with more and more of its fine vibration, things will appear to be more and more wrong. However, what is really happening is these things are merely being exposed for what they are. And this is well, my dears, for this is part of the whole process. So even though you may be experiencing some discomfort at this time, know that this is simply what needs to happen to bring you to the next level. And all you need do as the leaders of this great evolution on your planet is to ground the light and bring it to all the people you encounter, indeed all the creatures that you encounter every day. And this will be the most helpful thing for you to do. Find your joy, find your peace, find your grounding, and then bring it as a gift to all you encounter, my dears. We know that you are facing many challenges right now, but as we have said, these challenges are merely what happens when the light infuses your planet. And these challenges will help you to find new ways of doing things. We would speak today of the shortages that many of you are facing, and we would say to you that even though it appears that your shelves are empty, this is actually a blessing, my dears, for much of the food that was available to you was tainted with poison and not very nutritious. And this is helping all of you to find more local and healthy ways to bring food to your tables. And so you may think of this as a transition where you are looking for new ways to eat, we will say, and it is actually most beneficial, for the foods that are going away are foods that are not commensurate with where you are as a people. For you will need more natural and more nutritious foods in the coming years. This will be a much better way to nourish yourselves. And so be mindful that this is what is happening and do not panic. Simply go about your business and know that things are getting better. Oh, my dears, we love you so very much, and we wish to reassure you that this is a beautiful time to be alive, and so much is going to come to you in the years that you are facing that will be so beautiful for you. So take heart, my dears. Know that we are with you and all is well. And if you need our help, all you need to do is ask and we will be there, as will many others who are assisting you in this process. It is a beautiful time indeed to be alive, and you may wish to view it as a great adventure, for that will alleviate much of your suffering if you see this as a temporary and interesting experience that you have come to have. And this is indeed what is actually happening. You are here in very interesting times because you chose to be here in very interesting times. And oh my dear, the adventure, the wild ride, is it not exhilarating? Perhaps it is not as exhilarating as you would wish. Perhaps it is a bit too much suffering and chaos, you would say. And yet we would tell you this is what you have signed up for, and you will be very pleased once you have walked through this, for you will all be so much stronger and so much more conscious. And that is well. My dears, as you see your fellow human beings begin to awaken, you will realize how much ground you have already traveled. And we would also admonish you that many of your conspiracy theories and so forth, which you have seen as part of your awakening process, are really not nearly as important as you might have believed. The collective will be awakening to more and more of what most of you have already realized and processed, but you need not pay any more attention to it. It is interesting, is it not, to see the things that have been happening behind the scenes for thousands of years, and yet we would tell you, my dears, this is small potatoes compared to where you are going. The real truth that you are awakening to is so much larger than anything you have previously imagined, and it has very little to do with your 3D illusion, and very much more to do with where your consciousness is and how much light is available to you. It is magnificent, my dears, and your consciousness will be expanding in ways that you cannot even at this time imagine as you go forward into the next few months and indeed into the years to come. And this is the truth that is going to make the biggest difference to you. Not what this or that corrupt politician has been up to in the shadows, but what an amazing and beautiful universe you are inhabiting, and how much more of it is available to you as you evolve. So take your attention away from these conspiracies. You need not worry over them over much, and you need not know every detail. If you are aware that these things have been happening, you have all you need to know about that. And instead, concentrate on releasing all that is of low vibration and of, you would say, negativity, and instead be living fully in the light. Find your gratitude, find your joy, and know that the world is opening up to you in ways that will be so magnificent and beautiful that you will not even know how you can be so joyful. It is going to be epic, my dears. And we love you so much, and we are supporting you through it all. Go in peace. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Like and subscribe.